Shall we say the opening prayer, please? O God of creation, please repeat after me. O God of creation, direct our noble course, guide our leaders right, help our youth with truth to know, in love and honesty to know, and live in justice and truth. Amen. The socio-economic development of this country. For those of us who are at yesterday's event, you will no doubt agree with me that in the Ministry of Science and Tech, there's never a dull moment. So today's meeting is part of our resolve to deepen the momentum of our resolve to take the train of science and technology to the optimum level of achievement. On this note, without much ado, I have the honor and privilege to invite the Honorable Minister to give us his opening speech. Honorable Minister, sir.
Generals, gentlemen of the press, most distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is with happiness that I welcome you all to this first sensitization forum and open house of the Federal Ministry of Science and Technology, aimed at enlightening core directorate staff of the ministry, as well as the chief executive officers of our agencies on the novel programs which we have initiated to deepen the depths of science, technology, and innovation in our nation's development process. It is important that as those charged with the responsibility of developing and implementing policies by the ministry, you are acquainted with the philosophy and strategies of the various policies we have initiated to enable you individually and collectively become effective channels through which such new policies can be disseminated and also implemented. As you are already aware, no nation has ever become truly great without the effective deployment of science, technology, and innovation. The possession of natural resources may make a country rich. It is the ability of countries to deploy science and technology to convert such natural resources into goods and services that makes a nation rich and strong, so as to become truly great. The APC-led administration of President Muhammadu Buhari is determined to ensure that science and technology play a vital role in its effort to diversify the nation's economy, create jobs, reduce poverty, conquer illiteracy, and substantially improve on the standard of living of our people. To achieve this, we face the challenge of initiating visionary and creative strategies that will enable Nigeria move away from a resource-based to a knowledge-based, innovation-driven economy, thereby stimulating a greater sense of national pride based on enduring self-reliance. This way, we can build a new Nigeria we can proudly call our own, where we produce what we need and export the surplus to other parts of the world. This will enable us conserve our scarce foreign reserves and strengthen foreign trade with its multiplier benefits to our national economy. This in turn will create wealth for our country and help stimulate sustainable development for the ultimate benefit of our people. Most distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is important that we all join hands to enable the Buhari administration succeed in the new direction it is seeking to take Nigeria through science, technology, and innovation. I am confident that you can make this possible because I know you have the will, competence, and drive to do so. Nigeria looks up to you to drive these new policy trusts we have put together. It is a duty we must perform for the sake of our children. It is also a responsibility we must exercise for the sake of our beloved country. The challenge facing Nigeria at this stage of our development demands that we begin today, not tomorrow, to prepare her for the post-crude oil era that is not too far away. Nigeria must move her economy away from being dependent on mere commodities. She must move in the direction of diversification such that when the demand for crude oil drops in the global market, she can absorb this shock and avoid experiencing the sort of recession we witnessed in recent times, which adversely affected our economy. As I speak, many countries in Europe and other parts of the industrialized world are preparing for a post-crude oil era. Nigeria, our beloved country, must prepare in a similar way by ensuring that immediate measures are put in place that will fast-track the role of science, technology, and innovation as the new driver of our economic development process. The laws of demand and supply should guide our thinking, since it will become more difficult to find a suitable global market for our crude oil from those who may no longer need it in the quantities that they do right now. The way out is for us to embrace new measures that will create enduring and sustainable alternatives in science, technology, and innovation as the tool for Nigeria's future greatness, especially in a fast-changing world. We do not have any other option. We do not even have another choice. I implore you all to lend your support first to the new roadmap for science, technology, and innovation as an important instrument that will adequately equip our economy for the numerous tasks ahead. It will also help it adjust to the path of sustainable growth so as to quicken the pace of recovery and recession and stimulate growth in the economy. Secondly, we have conceptualized the novel national strategy for competitiveness in raw materials and products development in Nigeria, which again was passed by the Federal Executive Council. This is aimed at addressing the challenge of developing and implementing effective policies and strategies that will stimulate economic diversification and promote industrialization in an irreversible manner. This is informed by the fact that any economy that is not diversified, which is dependent on the importation of raw materials, will find it difficult to confront the challenges of the growing shifts in global production and trade patterns. Our intention to deploy this strategy so as to help Nigeria conserve her scarce foreign exchange and stimulate global competitiveness that is derived from a diversified economy. This will help the development of domestic capacity in such a way that our country will reduce her dependence on imports as a measure to help insulate our economy from avoidable external shocks. I am very happy to inform you that the Federal Executive Council just about 10 days or so ago has approved a new and a revolutionary policy guidelines for the design and execution of programs, projects, and contracts with science, engineering, and technology components. This is the first of its kind in our dear country. Its implementation will strengthen and deepen the role of science, technology, and innovation in the future development goals of our dear country. It will help create a new nation that guarantees that Nigerians will be prosperous and happy, while Nigeria will be strong, wealthy, and respected by other countries. By promoting a radical shift in emphasis toward entrenching science, technology, and innovation as an invaluable component of virtually all strata of our national development process. It is designed to ensure that we promote local content, encourage indigenous technology and capacity, drastically reduce capital flight, strengthen local manpower development, enhance global competitiveness, and restore national pride. Most distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am confident that with these new measures, Nigeria shall succeed. She cannot afford not to do so for the sake of humanity. We have the capacity to do so. We have the human resources needed to help us beat our manifest destiny in the committee of prosperous democracies of the world. I therefore urge you to listen attentively to the various resource persons who have been chosen very carefully to speak to you on the issues I have already raised. I have mentioned in the course, particularly those mentioned in the course of this speech. I am confident that you will find their explanation very helpful and also illuminating. This will help you better understand what these programs entail and what you are expected to do to help our beloved country, Nigeria, benefit from them. I urge you to rededicate yourselves to the challenge of building a better Nigeria, where though tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we must continue to stand. Or to be resolute in sharing with me the strong faith that working together we can redirect the Nigerian vehicle toward a new destination of enduring prosperity, resilient economic buoyancy, social harmony, with a truly diversified economic base that is sustainable and also competitive. Science, technology, and innovation is the key. It has been the missing key in our drive for national development in the past 56 years after independence. Now that we have found it, I am confident that we can use this important key to open the door of prosperity for all our citizens. I am convinced that if we bond and work together as members of one family, which we are, we shall succeed. The future is truly bright. I thank you so much.
This speech, God agree with me, is full of sound and passion and vision. And with this speech, I believe that it is a clarion call and a challenge to everybody to tighten our belts and make a resolve.
Joro me, I want you to love me. Joro me, baby. Joro me, joro. Kilo, kilo, why they call me? Kilo, joro. I dey give you signal. Joro me, joro me. Shoot my shot, yo, Joe.